is lining up for food banks and the other is intermittent fasting. This is the way we roll in the beaches. One day I was walking along the beach and I saw a dead body. It had washed up on shore. Oh, relax, it was in a body bag. When I saw it, I went, oh my God. I'm gonna have to become a beach detective. I mean, if you're an old woman and you walk on a beach and a dead body walks, I mean, you're gonna have to become a detective. If you live in Britain, or Quebec, or your name's Vera. I've got all the qualifications. I'm frumpy, grumpy, and I used to have a drinking problem. So I go over to the cop. She's standing there beside the body, guarding it, and she's eating a Tim Hortons donut, which I thought was a little bit on point. And I said, what do I got here? You got any perks? She goes, no, it's natural causes. Yeah, let's just wait till we get the forensics back. She goes, no, these dead bodies are out there. They're out in the lake. They come down stream and they're out there frozen, and when it gets a little cooler, up they pop. I couldn't believe it. I instantly began thinking about the cold plungers that had been just there minutes before, panting and breathing the Wim Hof method, where they were having a dead body circle around them. What if it had grazed their legs? What if they thought it was a fish? That does not sound good for the mental health. My point is, even dead people love the beach. Sorry, huffing Ventolin since the smoke from the fires from Quebec a few summers ago. Can't believe that smoke blew in this far, could you? Quebec hates Ontario, don't they? The whole summer was like vaping poutine flavored Belvederes. Now I have chronic asthma, coughing so much. The doctor said, in order to help my asthma, I have to walk outside, the very place where the asthma started. Kind of ironic. So I got myself a dog during COVID for the price of a small sports car. His name's Bert Reynolds. He has a stuffed toy called Lammy Anderson. They had a terrible breakup mid-pandemic. Bert is so cute. I mean, everybody thinks he's smarter than he is. Whenever I go to the vet, the vet says, how does Bert want to pay for this? And I'm like, oh, Bert's credit rating's been a bit shoddy lately ever since he got into that poker game with those cigar-smoking dogs. Everybody thinks he's so clever that everything he does is intelligent. I left him with my neighbor one day, and I was going up to Peterborough for a gig, and I'm driving, and she texts me, Bert's got a boner. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I'm 100 kilometers away, and she goes, well, Bob says it looks like it hurts. I'm like, who the fuck is Bob? The whole neighborhood in on this? Like, what's going on? Then I take him to the vet, and I say, he's got this thing, and it really gets too big. And I mean, he's way big. He's a little dog. And she goes, well, you called him Burt Reynolds. What do you expect? I was like, be serious. It looks like it's in pain. It's massive. And she said, well, if it bothers you, you can rub it with olive oil. What? I am not. What? I am not. What? You want me to jerk off a dog? I'm not doing that. Maybe if we first met, I would have, but no. Not his birthday. Sometimes I get this picture of my grandparents looking down on us when we talk about our dogs, because we are such idiots with dogs. Like, I was in the beach the other day, and this woman, she was 80 if she was a day, and she was carrying her German Shepherd up this group of steps, and I said, is the dog sick? She goes, no, he just doesn't like the steps. The dogs know this, right? And I kind of look down and think, well, what if my grandparents were looking down at how ridiculous we are with our dogs? Like, they didn't even let dogs in the house. All their cats were called Tinker. There was One-Eyed Tinker and Tailless Tinker and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. in Grandma's, and it was a winter night, and it was cold, and I heard this meow, and I thought, oh, it must be sump pump tinker at the base of the door. And Grandma goes like this, and Grandma always did this to like talk about Grandpa, who's at the other end of the table, because she thought he couldn't see this, and she'd always get it mixed up and put the hand here so he could see her talking, and she's like, it's your grandfather, he meows now. I look over, and sure enough, every time he opened his mouth, meow. I mean, it must have been horrible for him, but as a child, this was better than going to the circus. I have a meowing grandpa, so he meow, meow, and I go meow, and he meows back, meow,